how you doing?
Sorry, I can't get through. Why don't you leave your name and your number?
And I'll get back to you. Far out. How do I stuff that up? I don't know. You sang it like 3 times before we recorded.
3 times.
Yep.
And it's like me and that TikTok song that everyone's dancing to, that clip from, or that little bit from Chicago.
Uh-huh.
About the get the gun thing. And every time I sing it to myself, I fuck it up. Yet when the music's on, I can sing it perfectly.
It's a bit like Terrific TV Tuesday. You fuck that up every time too. We'll get to that in a minute.
It's happening. That's coming. Don't preempt it.
How's it going, everybody? Welcome to Good Movie Monday, the podcast dedicated to nerdy cinematic ramblings. Pleasure to have you with us. My name's Glenn Cochran. This guy's Ben Helwig. Say hi, Ben.
I'm his dad.
We bring you a new episode every single Monday, and to my recollection, we haven't missed a beat. I don't think we have missed an episode, have we? You might have, but I haven't.
I went overseas. I think I went overseas and still recorded them. But
Yeah,
not every time.
Yeah, but you know, we do pretty good from March all the way through to December. It's pretty good going, I'd say.
Yeah.
Anyway, yeah. So for anyone that's watching this portion of the episode on Facebook, TikTok, or maybe YouTube, let it be known that it's actually a 90-minute show. That there's a lot more of it, and you can find that on anywhere you get podcasts from. Pretty much Spotify. What other ones are there? iTunes, Podbean,
Stitcher.
Yep, anywhere. So just Good Movie Monday is what you look for. But there you go. Go over there. But you've got another 10 minutes of this video before we hand it over to the rest of the audio.
I was going to say, and the good thing is you can go back to the archive and watch all of our old shows.
Yep.
And it is timeless entertainment because we are never get mired in current events.
That's right. Very
so
true.
You can listen to it anytime. The only thing that's kind of out of date is the interviews we'll be talking about a recent release. But if you haven't seen the movie, what does it matter if it came out 2 years ago?
What about Terrific TV? PE class.
They're still out.
They're out. They're just not new anymore.
Some of them, if he talks about umbrella stuff, they may be out of print. But the standard editions will be around.
Goodmoviemonday.com is a bit of a hub for us. It's everything that we do is there. All of the videos, all the episodes, past podcasts, side podcasts.
And we paid a lot of money for that URL, so please use it.
Definitely do. This week's focus interview is with Jack Kesey from Hellboy, the new Hellboy movie, The Crooked Man, which I think was playing at Monster Fest.
Just played at Monster Fest, yes.
Yes.
Had its Australian premiere. It is. I think it's coming out theatrically very soon after the festival.
October 10th. October 10th, which has...
maybe this week.
Just passed. Today's the 14th, my friend.
I'm not very good with time on either a practical or a conceptual level.
Or a pre-recorded level.
No, it's even worse.
That's right. So we have a chat with him coming up. It's a fantastic conversation about the movie. Goes a little bit into his life and what inspired him to make movies and all that kind of stuff. Also coming up in a few minutes, as we sort of indicated, Jarrett is coming up with his PE class and talking about everything that's coming out on physical media this week and whatnot. Later on, we've got the Boneheads from the Kentucky, from the Bonehead Weekly podcast. Can you tell I'm exhausted from Monster Fest, mate?
You watched a massive 3 films at Monster Fest, and I don't know how you managed to stay awake.
Also happens to be scorching hot in this room right now. Terrific TV Tuesday is coming up as well. And we're going to talk about some television, got some songs coming up, recommendations, all that good stuff, lots of banter. And yeah, so that's out of the way. Here's a few words from our sponsors. We don't have any. That's all right. We don't have any sponsors, but hey.
You hear that, KFC? There's an opening.
If you would like to come on board the show next year, now's the time to get in touch. You can get in touch with us through our website. We would love to have some support. Support will actually help us grow the show in a very substantial way, and we would really appreciate it. We used to have a few, of those people on board back in the day, and just fell by the wayside, to be honest with you.
Funnily enough, I was going to say the minute I joined the show, the sponsors melted away.
Bilson left. The Luna Drive-In closed down.
Can we get Bundaberg as a sponsor?
I know. Well, let's give it a shot. Bundaberg, if you are watching, come on board the show. We have big guests most weeks. Hollywood guests.
Yeah, and all we want is some passion fruit sparkling drinks.
Yeah, it's worth your while. It is worth your while because with your help, we grow and sell your product.
We'll talk about more dicks or something if that's what you want. We can talk about dicks. We can talk about pussies.
We lost them. We just lost them.
We can talk about setting animals on fire. We could talk about what's the other cool stuff that sponsors like trans issues. If you would like, we could talk about what else is popular these days. The Palestine-Israel conflict. That's a very non-touchy subject that everyone's interested in.
Yeah, I'm down.
We'll talk about Trump, and we could do Kamala impressions. I even said her name correctly. Like, that's controversial.
Keep going. Keep going. This is great.
Talk about Ukraine.
Yeah.
Yeah. Tibet.
Uh-huh.
We could talk about Tibet. China.
Yep.
Tiananmen Square. That's a big one.
China.
We
can talk about that for sure.
What else? Yeah, whatever you want, sponsors.
Mm-hmm.
We'll take any position. We are 100% for sale. Any position you'd like us to hold, we will hold that position in exchange for crumbs.
We are both pro and anti.
Everything.
Yep, 100%. We are
and
there.
Everyone.
We're there for all of you.
We will get. We will cancel ourselves for you.
We will burn our own flags.
That's right.
Anyway, Ben, so now that Monster Fest is out of the way, it's on to Halloween. Can you believe the year is... it's out of control, man. We're getting close to Christmas. This is tragic.
I feel like it was just like last week you were hassling me about the show and what we were going to do this year.
And now we're moving on to planning the Christmas show, which I have actually started doing, so...
It's like...
scary.
Hearing you say that is like hearing them play Christmas music at Coles. Like now. You're like, it's not even Halloween yet.
Oh, my God. Hey, we don't even have Thanksgiving in this country. Like, we go straight from Halloween to Christmas.
To Christmas, yeah.
Oh, my God.
But we will take advantage of your sales.
Yes.
Thank you, America.
And your children. You want to be controversial, like we can take advantage of it or not, like whatever stance you've got on that.
To work, as we mentioned, as we alluded to in the the PE class last week. We do not have a problem putting children to work.
In fact, I've got a P Diddy song coming up.
Lovely.
Yeah.
Lube, lube, lube. It's like a cover of the Sabrina song, but he's so wittily changed boys to lube. Well, they could still be boys.
Okay. We apologise. We apologise for all of it, and we're moving on.
Or if you sponsor us, we won't talk about any of that stuff.
That's right. To shut us up, sponsor us.
Yeah.
We're taking the James Blunt approach here. Sponsor us to shut us up.
I feel like this is our version of the Triple R sponsor.
The radiothon?
Subscribe-a-thon. Yeah. Please.
We need the Kipper kids in here. Wow, wow, wow.
We don't, unlike Triple R, we don't get any money from the government. We need you.
And you know what we'd spend it on if we did get it?
What?
Whores.
Wait a minute. You spent all our sponsorship money betting on Mr. T against Rocky in Rocky 3? Great odds.